Hey there YouTube, how's it going? Trainer Nick here with the second vlog for you from my channel. So, first thing I want to talk about is an event announcement, actually, for Christmas time, which, as you know, is coming up in 9 days for us in Australia, probably for you in America too. I don't know how time zones work, I'm really dumb with that shit. But, yeah, basically, what you may have heard of it, I'm calling it the Wonder Trade Christmas event. You might have heard it referred to as something else. And basically what it is because this Christmas will be the Christmas of the release of Pokemon X and Y, there's probably going to be a lot of small kids who are just getting their Pokemon X and Y copies. And for a lot of them, it may very well be their first ever Pokemon experience. I feel it'd be a show of goodwill and just something really nice for us older, experienced players to have something nice for them to give to have something nice to trade them over Wonder Trade on Christmas Day. So by something nice, I mean if you've been playing X and Y, you probably have a bunch of Pokemon left over from breeding with good IVs or egg moves that they might not usually have, or even just good natures. You've probably got leftover Pokemon. Why not save those Pokemon for Christmas and trade them out on Christmas Day to all these kids who just are starting their Pokemon adventures? I know that I, for a fact, will have 150 Pokemon to trade away because I decided to fill up a few boxes. I've got each of the color starters with 5 IVs, 6 IVs, and good natures. One box full of Hone Edges, and another box full of EVs with Wish. Their natures are neutral, and their IVs are across the board, but they all are usable. And the reason that I want to do this is because, 1, these Pokemon are popular for X and Y, and 2, it's just something that I'd like to do. Anyway, there's a Facebook event in the description. I will put a link there. There's probably plenty of events, but this is one that I've made myself. So yeah, if you're interested, go to that link, just join in, or you don't even have to join the event, just do it for Christmas. It'll be nice. And hey, if you get any Pokemon on Christmas Day through Wonder Trade with the OT Trainer Nick and the nickname Merry Christmas, you're welcome. Speaking of Pokemon, I was going to upload, and then I never got around to it because copyright law, YouTube sucks with copyright laws, but oh well. To 1 weekend ago, actually, the weekend of the whatever it was last weekend, I actually went to a Pokemon DS tournament. It was following the VGC rules, so it was doubles, colors native only, etc., etc. And I would have uploaded the footage from that, but unfortunately I can't. I'd just like to say I came in placed 5th, so it was a Swiss tournament, which means you don't get knocked out. There were 4 rounds, I won 3 of my 4 rounds, and the round that I lost, which was actually the second round, came very, very close. And I was really happy with the battle. I was really happy with the whole day. It was a great day, you know, some really good battles. If I knew I could get away with uploading them, I really would, because they're fantastic to watch. I was using a team of, what was I using? I was a team of, my leads were Meowstic and Greninja, male Meowstic with Prankster setting up light screens, and Greninja who would set up spikes, use Quick Mat, and then attack things. Then my reserves were Reuniclus with Trick Room and recover a few attacking attacks, and Snorlax, who would, use Trick Room. They'd both grow under Trick Room. They'd both be incredibly fast, attack first, and hit hard, because both of them can hit hard, and both of them have longevity. And then I had Umbreon with Helping Hand, Wish, Substitute, and I think the last attack was Toxic, and Kangaskhan, who was obviously going to evolve into Mega Kangaskhan, and I expected to be a lot better, but it turns out that Mega Kangaskhan's ability, Parental Bond, doesn't work very well in doubles, because it doesn't actually work on attacks that would have hit more than one Pokemon. So things like Earthquake, Rock Slide, they don't actually get the second hit, which is a bit upsetting, bit stupid, and I didn't know that beforehand. Otherwise, I may have actually finished that other round with a win as well and came first, but it didn't happen, so who knows. What else have I done? Well, actually, recently I read one of my first Fantastic Four comics, and you may remember from a review I did a while ago that I said that I don't really like the Fantastic Four. It's still true. I'm not a huge fan of Fantastic Four compared to other things, but I really liked this story. Mostly because it turned around and made Reed Richards admit that he doesn't know everything. And one of the things that really annoys me about Reed Richards is the fact that he thinks he does know everything. The storyline was called Unthinkable. And basically involves... I'm not going to give any more spoilers away, actually, because I'm not doing a review of it. I'm not doing any spoilers of it. You should go and read it yourself. It's very good. Fantastic Four, Unthinkable, just great. And one of the reasons that I did read that was because I've recently gotten the Fantastic Four expansion for Legendary, the deck-building game. I did a review of Legendary, one of the first videos I ever did. So if you haven't seen that, that's somewhere in my channel. But yeah, I got the Fantastic Four expansion for that, and that is really excellent. Like, some of the cards in that set are just so good. I think the Invisible Woman has some broken ass cards. They all just really good. The heroes that you get with it are the Fantastic Four, obviously, and Silver Surfer. And you get some fantastic masterminds. Galactus as a mastermind is massive, so that's really good. I needed some sort of challenge because it's gotten a bit easier. But yeah, and I'm gonna lead from that point on to a thing I wanted to say about tabletop gaming. Now, outside of Pokemon and a few other things, I'm not really a video gamer. The reason for this is I prefer games to be, played with other people. And for the most part, I find that video games aren't great at that. They've gotten better in recent years with Wi-Fi connectivity and everything else, but then you have to deal with people who get off on the anonymity of the thing. Those kids who get onto various Wi-Fi things, various internet games, and start calling each other names that, quite frankly, I don't agree with. But I love tabletop games because you sort of have to have someone else there to play them. And I find them a great way to bring people together, especially since the person is usually right in front of you, and therefore if they call you a stupid name like a faggot or something, you can just deck them. Or not deck them, because I haven't decked anyone in my life, I'm not that cool. But, they're not likely to call you names. It's actually more of a fun environment. The thing is, they're usually more casual. You saw last vlog my collection of Dungeon Command stuff. I've got a whole bunch of tabletop game stuff. I've recently pledged to a few Kickstarters because they've looked interesting. And honestly, I just love tabletop gaming. I love the communities that go with them. A lot of great card games and tabletop games have communities that are full of lovely people. I've made some great friends through these communities. And I find that the tabletop games, if they're good tabletop games, are usually just hilariously fun games. You might have seen my review for King of Tokyo. That's really good. Munchkin, it's really fun. That's loads of fun, actually. I've recently played Cards Against Humanity, which, while vulgar and offensive, is freaking hilarious. And as you know, I play the Pokemon TCG, where I have made so many friends. And it's amazing. They are amazing. If you're not a tabletop gamer, get into it, because you'll love it. And I really have to thank my local game store, who I won't mention by name, but you know who you are, for everything they've done for me for the last 2 years. So, that's today's vlog. I'll see you guys next time. Next time I'm thinking I might talk about some TV shows that I've watched and enjoyed. So look forward to that. I'd like to hear from you, so if you've played any tabletop games and you want to recommend them, or you just want to, comment at all, say anything, comment section's down there. I promise I will listen, and respond. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!